I think, like years ago with the SARS crisis, we have now a corona crisis. Taiwan needs to be part of the World Health Organization. It should be a member or an observer member, and that is good for the people of Taiwan. It's good for the people of China. It's good for the international community. We have to fight diseases together, so Taiwan should be included. Taiwan has a lot of knowledge about diseases. It can help to develop a an antidote. So Taiwan should be part of the World Health Organization and the World Health Assembly. That's for the benefit of all. Taiwan is offering help and assistance and cooperation. So the problem is not with Taiwan, the problem is with the World Health Organization. So my plea is, let Taiwan in. Make Taiwan a meaningful partner to fight diseases internationally as part of the World Health Organization, the World Health Assembly. We saw in the SARS crisis years ago that the Minister of Health of the People's Republic of China said, who cares about Taiwan? Eh? That was quoted. So the World Health Organization is indeed pressured by China not to cooperate with Taiwan. And that is against all the interests. It's also against the interests of the people of the People's Republic of China. So therefore, Taiwan should be included. Pleasure, because I do it because I believe in fighting international diseases. I believe in Taiwan as a democracy, which it is, and Taiwan as a center of expertise, which it is. So therefore, Taiwan should be part of the World Health Organization.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it's very unwise and not very smart. After all, Taiwan is a mature democracy. Well, you could say it's a democratic flower in a Chinese desert, and especially when it comes to health issues, it should be handled differently. I think Taiwan is already doing a lot. Taiwan is behaving like a full-blown normal democracy. We are the first, the number one investors in Taiwan. We are the second largest trade partners within the European Union. Your representative, Mrs. Chen Xinxin, is doing an awful lot of lobbying here, and so Taiwan has a fabulous reputation here. The main problem, of course, is China and the fear of other countries for China. And I think Taiwan cannot so much do anything more. You are already doing an awful lot. I think the rest of the world has to step up. Well, as I recall, one thing happened, and that was that some medical specialists were allowed into some technical meetings, and that was a deal struck by Taiwan with the WHO. So that was good, and I think that can be a start of something. I think everybody is hoping that Taiwan will, in the end, become a separate state. And but of course, we are also a small country, and it's not in our interest to push it too firmly. But we are allies, and we strongly support you, definitely. Well, I'm one of the 150 members of Parliament here, and I've been involved in writing the China strategy for the Liberal Party, I think about half a year ago. The problem, though, is that everybody identifies the problems with China, both on political matters, as in military matters, as on the economic field. Economically, the burden on the rest of the world is enormous, and I think the rest of the world, as I said before, should step up. Donald Trump, of course, has made the first step and put down all sorts of tariffs and started a trade war. I think, in the end of the day, it's in our interest and in Taiwan's interest that everybody who plays the game plays by the same rules, and China is not, and Taiwan is, and therefore the Taiwanese are our allies, and the Chinese should be made aware that if you want to play the game, please stick to the rules as well.
It's terrible. I just wrote a letter to the World Health Organization to tell them that's impossible. There is no other place in the world where there are so many connections with the mainland China. So help the people. Let them talk with you, and I hope that letter will help you. I think your representatives in other countries are doing a very good job. They explain what the difficulties of Taiwan are. They came to me and they convinced me, and I know that they're doing that with other members in parliament here in the Netherlands and in other countries, and that's the way how you should do it. I can only make a big compliment on how your representatives are acting abroad. All the things you think about Taiwan aren't important. Don't talk about politics. Let's talk about the people. And the people now need protection. Give them that protection. That's what I wrote to the World Organization. And next week I'll be in New York and I will say exactly the same thing to the people of the United Nations. You must talk with the people of Taiwan. It's the only democracy over there. We must help them.